You're a long way from home. This is Brazil.
James McFadden scores for Scotland. The afternoon belongs to Lewis Vaughan.
Make it 3. It's 3-0.
So welcome back to Joga Bonito. We're here in Ayr at Sound Magic Studio and I'm with Tom Walsh. How are you getting on, Tom?
I'm good, mate. How are you? All right.
Not too bad. Thanks very much for joining us. You are the lead singer, the brains behind Heavy Heads Band, is that fair to say?
Don't know about the brains. A couple of boys behind the camera might say something about that. But no, listen, we all do our bit. I do a bit of writing and singing guitar, but they do all the fancy stuff. And they do their own writing in their own right as well. So now we're all in it together, as they say.
So today this is a bit of a different one. Me and Callum. Callum today is behind the camera. He's on production. So I've been trusted to fly solo. But we're excited for this one today because this is a sort of music and football infused kind of Joga Bonito episode. It's something a little bit different for us. So in this episode we're going to have some tunes from the boys. Got Tom, Ross and Callum here. We'll play a couple of tunes for us later on, and then we'll talk to the band as well. But Tom's here, so we're going to take full advantage of that from a football point of view.
Samsung to me, then she went out for her back. She was always wrong, and I was always right. And when she went out the time, I just thought, what the hell was that? I felt bad though, 'cause I never text back. And when she went away, and she never come back. And when she went away, and she never come back. And no, she can't come back. Sam read a paper while she sat on the lift. A dog was a shadow. He went where she went. She played Scrabble while she listened to a bar. The last I'd heard from her was she found a guy. And when she went away, and she never come back. And when she went away, and she never come back. And no, she can't come back. Sam drank red wine when she got bored of tea. She pulled out in the fire, which came from a family tree. Sam drank red wine when she got bored of me. She fell in love with someone. He looked nothing like me. I said he looked nothing like me. And when she went away, and she never come back. And when she went away, and she never come back. And no, she can't come back. And no, she never came back.
Tom, we'll start. Just sort of curious. Obviously, you're now sort of the lead singer of the heavy head band. How do you go from being a sort of professional footballer into music?
I don't know. To be fair, when I was up at Inverness, I went and bought a guitar because I always wanted to learn an instrument. Love my music, always have done, but never played anything. So like, I don't mind a wee bit of FIFA and COD and all the rest of it, but I'm not the best at it. So when all the boys were playing that, if we weren't watching the football, if they were on that, I'd be going, right, how am I keeping myself busy? So I'll go and buy a guitar and get my head stuck into that. So still a lot that I don't know in the guitar, as the boys will tell you, but play the kind of basic stuff, and then just started singing away, writing some stuff, and kind of went for there. My pal Ewan, who's he's in Australia just now, got in touch with him, and then it just went from there. We got Ross involved on the bass, and then Callum's here now as well on the lead guitar, and then we've got Kevin, the drummer, as well. He's not here today, but so no, we're enjoying it.
I know it's a brilliant story. I mean, obviously, so that was your time at Inverness. That's what, 6-7 years ago now. So
I think, when did I leave there? It was maybe 4 years ago. I don't know exactly. To be fair now, it's crazy when I think about it, how the time's going. But obviously, I done my knee that whole last year. I didn't play. So I was doing rehab, and then I was out of contract, and I needed another op. So that was me, a free agent. So I had to go into the real world and get working. So that was me.
And obviously in that time, did you teach yourself the guitar? Have you had lessons? How did that come about?
Again, to the boys, no surprise. No, I've not had any lessons. So do you know what? YouTube tutorials, like just wee videos and things. But in a way, I kind of like that because like it kind of works well. Because Callum and Ross are like geniuses on the guitar. Like the stuff they do is brilliant. So in a way, it's quite good because I can just keep it sort of simple, let them do their thing, and then we can all just kind of stick to our roles kind of thing. So it works quite well, but I would love to kind of start doing more intricate stuff, but we're just enjoying it. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's a brilliant story because you do always, you know, Erling Haaland started doing his sort of YouTube videos, like day in a life of a professional footballer and all that, and obviously you've taken it upon yourself. I think you've got Stuart Armstrong, who did a law degree, I think, and you've taken it upon yourself to learn a new skill, and now post-career you're putting it to good use, and it's fantastic.
Cheers, mate. No, do you know what? It's good fun, and listen, if anything comes of it, great. If not, then we'll keep doing it because we enjoy it. Every week when we're practicing, we just do it because we love it. But you're right, like guys, like I've heard about Stuart Armstrong doing like a degree. Rory McKenzie, who I know, he's from Troon, where I'm from. He's done a law degree as well. So I like take my hat off to folk who get stuck into something else because football's not there forever, as I found out. So you've got to get your mind into something, definitely.
Yeah. So just going back, obviously we'll touch on your football. We're talking about Scottish football, the beautiful game. Just going back to your time, your early career at Rangers, coming through the youth at Rangers and then making your debut at 16 years old. What was that like, that stage in your career?
It was amazing. Like, I was at Rangers from 9-year-old and really fortunate to be under great coaches and going amazing trips and all the rest of it. And then you go full time, leave school at the end of 4th year. In my first week full time, I was fortunate to get called down to the first team. They'd just gone into the 3rd division, so a few of the players had left, obviously, a few of the big names. And then once you get a wee taste for it, you're thinking, right, get me in there, it becomes reality. And I was in the stand, match day squad in the stand, had to be patient, and then finally got my debut. It was a 140-year anniversary, I think it was. Saw the kind of legends of the club were there that day. It was amazing. We're up in the Cooper suite getting the pre-match meal, and big Kev Kyle comes round and he goes, "Aye, Walsh is on the bench today," and I thought he was winding me up. I thought there's no way, like, because been in the stand, and then Ali McCoy flips the chart and you can see my name on the bench. It's just surreal. And then obviously you make your debut and you think, right, I want to be playing every week. But I look back at photos, I was just a wee scrawny guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm a wee skinny guy. But at that time you're desperate for more, But amazing experience.
One thing I'm always this is probably such a stupid question to ask, but when I see guys like 15, 16 years old, you're coming on at Ibrox playing for Rangers, one of the most biggest histories in world football almost, and you're coming on at 16 years old. Like, what do? Do you go into school the next day? Or was it Mar College you were at that time?
Well, I was Mar, but I just left in the summer, and then I think it was in November I made my debut. I tell you, I was just jelly legs and Kenny McDowell's gave me a wee pep talk, and I goes on. But it's surreal when like the gaffer's telling you to warm up and you're like, oh, this is it. And I went on. I think my first touch went out the park, to be fair. Not the best first touch. But then I got another wee touch of the ball, made a wee run, and you think, right, okay, you know, I can do this. Because it's different. Like, playing in front of that crowd is completely different to playing on pitch one at Murray Park and there's only the mums and dads watching. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit different, but brilliant experience.
And you say there, you get your debut off Ali McCoy. What was that like? Obviously, I'm sure you had a few stories with your time with him.
You just the way everyone sees him now on TalkSport, just an absolute legend. But do you know, he was obviously he's amazing laugh and really, really great what he does, the commentary and all that. But he could tell you as well when he needed to. We played a closed door game, and I'd been training with the first team for a good while. I came on this closed door game and I just played terribly, basically. Just wasn't at it, and he gave me a right good, a good telling off, and I needed it because he can, not that you take for granted, of course, ever, but you're just trading away, and it kind of kicked me into gear again, going, right, I need to get my finger out here and try and get some more minutes. So it was great that way. But I remember going to Tina Park and came in the training on the Monday. And Billy Kirkwood, who brilliant coach as well, Billy Kirkwood, he was our under-20 coach, and what a career he had. He was Dundee United Cup Winners' Cup, I think it was. So he's going, right, none of you's going to Tina Park, don't you dare, you're only going to Tina Park. I'll be watching the telly and all that, so go to Tina Park. I had my tickets, so I was going, to be fair. Came back on the Monday praying that, you think surely never here, and they never, to be fair, but then you get Quirky telling you not to go, and fair play, but then go round and train with the first team, and McCoy's is going, oh, what about that Swedish House Mafia? They were unbelievable, man. I'm going, aye, they were great, I was there. So it was great, but he was brilliant. He was absolutely great. Obviously, listen, like MD else, you would kind of have hoped to have more games, but as I said, I was just young, so absolutely no complaints.
I mean, if Ali McCoy had any issues with that, you just need to turn around and say, Ali, that's my career. I need to go and learn from the musicians. Scrap this football, man.
Well, he was buzzing off the telly. Swedish House Mafia it was. That was when they were big, guy.
So, do you mind if we do a challenge now? We're just going to take a wee break from the boring interview. We'll do our sort of usual Joga Bonito challenge. So we've got one. Tom Walsh, in your career, you played alongside 14 Scotland internationals. Can you name them all?
Oft. Liam Kelly.
I've not got it on the list, but
15 is it? 15 now.
15 we'll add it on the list. Yes, correct.
Barry Mackay.
Yes.
I tell you, Stephen Saunders.
Okay. Well, 16.
There you go. Who else we got? I came through. Liam was my age group all the way through.
Yeah. I think we just got players you've been in like a senior squad with.
Right. Okay. First team.
You might not have been on the pitch.
No hassle. Absolutely fine. No worries.
Producer Callum's there has just come in with the T's and C's for this. So. only senior appearances. Right?
No hassle. No, all good. Lawrence Shankland.
Yes.
Right. I'm trying to think of the Scotland squad now.
We've got. I can give you a hint. We've got 2 from Dumbarton, 3 from St Mirren.
Kevin Nisbet.
Yeah.
St Mirren would have been. Who was there? I'm thinking. Lewis Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah, wee Morgan.
These are some teammates, by the way.
Dumbarton. I'm trying to get the Dumbarton ones.
Won the Scottish Cup. If that's
big Dan Barr.
Yes.
Yeah, big Dazza. Aye, that's right. I'm going back to St Mirren. I'm thinking.
Love that. He's going Dumbarton and St Mirren first.
I'm just trying to think these. Kenny Miller, of course.
Yes.
Need to try and get the obvious ones out first. Chris Boyd.
Yep.
Put them first in the edit, by the way. I know, I'm thinking outside the box. I should really think of obviously the Rangers guys.
We've got one more at St Mirren, and then the rest are all Rangers. And Inverness for one of them.
Scotland internationals.
Scotland. This one's quite good.
Yeah.
Aye.
Couple links.
He scored for Scotland as well, I'm sure.
Couple links to this guy.
Not known for his goal scoring.
Right. I'm trying to think. Boys, miles off it here. Can't I think, man. And that gives him a position.
Centre back.
Centre
or
back.
full back, maybe.
At Inverness.
Where would they played? I would have thought centre back at Inverness. Yeah.
Right.
He would have played maybe full back at Rangers. But we're talking European.
Oh, Big Brothers. Aye.
Yeah.
Get that first in edit. Big man will be raging with that. Aye.
One more at St Mirren, also big centre half.
So it'd be Morgie, Shanks, centre half, Andy Webster.
Yes.
Yes. Big Webby.
You've got
Dumbarton, one more.
no more at Dumbarton,
No
all
more.
just Rangers. You've got 1, 2, 3,
Rangers, so
5, I think I make.
5 more at Rangers.
5 more.
Right, here we go.
All big names as well.
Cammy Bell,
Yes.
Lee Wallace, of course.
Yes.
Get that first in edits as well. Lewis McLeod, did Lewis play? I think Lewis played Scotland, didn't he?
He's not on the list.
No,
I don't.
no.
I don't remember him playing for Scotland.
No,
but
it's fine.
There was a time that he was tipped for it though.
Aye, no, he was. He was unfortunate with injuries himself. He was flying at one point. Right,
Oh.
positions. I need positions.
Got one goalie,
Goalie.
2 centre mids, and then that's it. Actually, you've just got 3.
Oh, Ian Black.
Ian Black, one
goalie.
centre mid, and 1 goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper would be Neil Alexander. Yep. Centre mid would be what era? 3rd division, championship.
All eras for
All
Rangers.
eras.
Aye. 3rd division. Was it 3rd division? Definitely League One championship, and well, SPL as well.
Nah, go for it.
Would have played in like Rangers also. When they made it to Manchester.
Oh, right. Oh,
Did he? Am I making that up? Terrible hints here. Terrible hint. I
Right,
can
go
put
for
you
it.
out your misery.
Go for it.
The one that was in a challenge recently. Or scored a hat trick.
Yes,
This guy
yes.
scored a hat-trick.
Scored a hat trick
Defender.
from centre back
For who?
for Rangers to win the league against Ayrshire when they were in League.
Oh,
One.
big jig. Lee McCulloch. Oh,
There you
man.
go, aye.
Jesus, man. Honestly.
You
I think I was
Smashed it.
I was thinking outside the box too much, man. The obvious one's right in front of me. Aye.
so
Good names in there. though.
It's mad. Like these guys were unbelievable. Like the standard in training was incredible. He was brilliant because that was another eye opener going round when I was young. I remember doing like 5v5s and just having a nightmare. But I needed it because not that he wasn't on me, but he was just being like fair and just telling you like the work rate, and not that I wasn't working hard, but just like that intensity. And that was a real eye opener for me. And he put his arm around me after. He was like, "Listen, I'm just here to help you. Don't worry about it." And it was great. I needed that. But I likes of him, you know, Lee McCulloch, Kenny Miller, Chris Boyd. Obviously played with Big Brothers, but I learnt a lot for Big Brothers up at Inverness. Even he's at the end of his career and still first in the gym, last out the gym. Physique brilliant. Big man looks after himself. So, but that's what it takes to get to where they got to. It's no coincidence. So you got to take your hat off to these guys.
When we were prepping for this as well, I was looking through my old programs recently. I've got like a Rafe one with all the signatures on it
Aye.
from Rafe St Mirren,
Uh-huh.
and we looked down the list, and then your name was there.
Right.
Luckily, some attacking talent in that squad. It was you. It was
know.
this one program had you, Lawrence Shankland, Ryan Hardy, Lewis Morgan listed as the forwards. That's
Honestly.
it's not a bad little list. That.
Do you know what? It was crazy. Like that was one of them. It was hard to put your finger on it. Just for whatever reason, it wasn't working out with that team. They went on to win the championship the next season, but I think we were bottom of the league, kind of first half of the season or whatever, roundabout. And it was strange because, as you said, like Stevie Mallon, Lewis Morgan, Shanks, Ryan Hardy, but I think Big Nazy was flying it, right back as well, Naismith. So it was just, for whatever reason, it just didn't click. But then, thankfully, they stayed up, and then obviously they went on to win the league next year. But no, listen, good players, and they've all gone on to do really well. Like Shanks had a couple of loans after that, even, and then just kicked on at Ayr, and he's done unbelievable.
Aye. Just one wee bonus challenge we've got for you. It's just you and Gonzalo Higuain have one thing in common. Are you able to work that out?
Me and Gonzalo Higuain,
Yeah.
long hair. Played.
Apart from being world class goal scorers.
You get the wrong guy, mate. Played with Lewis Morgan.
That's it.
Is that
That's literally
there you
it.
go. Aye.
Yeah, I just had to sort
Aye.
of shoehorn that in.
I think he gave wee Morgie like brilliant. It was a quote. He said he was like, "Where's this guy been?" But again, wee Morgie's said a great story. Like he would tell you himself when he was younger, had a couple of setbacks, and he's just as soon as he got into St Mirren first team, just kicked on and done amazing.
Aye. That's what I like. Recently, I kind of loved doing that you know that thing where you're always 7 places removed from everyone else in the world. So like you're 7 places removed from Taylor Swift.
Well, there you
Like
go.
you're probably only about 3 removed from Messi if you think about it. You get Lewis Morgan, Higuain, Messi. So there you go.
There you go. Callum's going, who's Messi? He's
So that's the challenges, personal challenges for you. We'll have some more for the
no
for the
worries.
band later.
No
But,
worries.
so just going back to sort of your career. So after Rangers, obviously, you then moved to Ireland. So that's quite an interesting point in your career. What was it like then? Was that a purely football decision? Was that almost a life decision as well, just to try something different?
Do you know, I'd finished my loan at St Mirren the new year, January, and I couldn't get a team. It was unbelievable. I'm going like 6 months ago, a year previous, I was playing with Rangers first team, I think, at that time, thinking back, and then had a bad spell, the kind of second half at St Mirren, I just wasn't playing, but you're only as good as your last move, that's it really. And then so went to Ireland for 3 months. I think there was 3 managers in 3 months. I think I was in 3 squads. It's old story, but I felt I was training well. Match day squad on Friday, I'm not in it, like wondering what's going on here. I think I came on stoppage time against Shamrock on a Friday night, and then played 1 cup game, and I think it was another stoppage time, and I didn't even touch the ball. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not getting a look in here. What's happening here? So I got in touch with Stevie Aitken, who was my Dumbarton gaffer when I was on loan there, and then I was like, right, I'll go part-time for a year, and I'll just still the Championship, obviously good level, where I've pretty much played most of my career. And he was brilliant for me, just getting back to basics, winger, get the ball, get by the full-back, crossing, cutting inside, shooting, whatever it was, and that got my career back on track, which was brilliant. He was brilliant for me for just getting back full-time after that.
Yeah. So that's obviously when your career probably, you had your most fruitful spell then, was when you then went from Dumbarton to Inverness. And how was that? What was it like then, just getting minutes, senior football, full-time football, and getting a string of games?
It was great because, as I said, Stevie was great. Take me back to Dumbarton, and by January I felt I was playing really well. Had a couple of kind of sniffs of a couple of teams, and then Inverness was they offered me pre-contract. I think they were trying to get me in the January, but it was like a 1 in, 1 out, and whoever it was had stayed there. So Robbo was on the phone to me all the time, and I signed in the summer. So that was great, just getting back full time, and kind of had to step backwards to go forwards. And as you said, like that first season was my best goal scoring season as a winger. So it was kind of getting in between the full back and the centre half, making those runs. And I think Liam Polworth get most assists. He get most assists in the league possibly that year, but he was great for setting you up, just playing through balls and you make that run. So I really enjoyed that time. It was brilliant.
No, that was obviously a really good time for you. And then you moved back to Ayr. Obviously, I quite enjoyed that myself. Like coming back to the
Don't know
best
about
team
that with some of my performances. Don't know about that, mate.
But was that just because it was closer to home? Was that a chance to? I mean, there were some really good players in that Ayr United squad, so it was a good squad at the time. What was the decision making behind that?
Do you know, it was, see if if COVID hadn't hit, I'd have probably stayed up at Inverness. And then even so I went to Ayr. It was a shorter season, obviously, and then usually with a couple of injuries, unfortunately, calf and hamstring, and then I'd played 14 games or something like that. I'm not 100%, but then I kind of made a decision. I was kind of in and out of the team a wee bit since I came back for the injury, so I just thought, right, I'm going to get back to where I think I can maybe get back playing my best football possibly, or where I had in the past, and I had the chance to go back to Inverness. So that was the only reason. But in terms of going to Ayr, it was just a case of, as I said, after COVID, maybe just something closer to home at that time. And then, listen, great club, really enjoyed it, and they've obviously brilliant infrastructure now, like what they're building around about the stadium, and David Smith's got, even back then he had great plans for the future, so you're no surprised when you're seeing what they're trying to do. But no, it was just one of those things. But and then back up the A9, that was me. A9 Sundays.
And then just obviously finishing off, you've had you had some difficult time with injuries. How was that? Did it become apparent to you that maybe it was becoming a little bit more difficult for you to sort of deal with the injuries and to keep sort of progressing as a footballer?
It was just well, over the time I had loads of like kind of hamstring stuff, but obviously the knee hit. It was three big ligaments my knee. It was just that the playoffs against Partick, just going to hit a shot, and the boy Ross Docherty I think came in to block it. It wasn't a bad tackle at all. I think he won the ball, to be fair, but it was just the impact. I'm shooting, he's blocking it, and that was it. My knee just kind of blew up, couldn't move, lying on the ground. Boys are still passing the ball, but I'm going any chance somebody kicking that ball out so the physio can come on. And then we dug the physio came on, and I literally couldn't move. It was brutal. And then it's one of them. You take a couple of steps and you think, oh, I might be all right here. And then I go off the pitch and Dodgy's going, you all right? Because nobody knows what it is. And I said, let me go for a wee jog up the touchline, see how it is. And then every third step, my knee just gave way. But again, you don't know. You're going, can I run this off? But then my knee was buckled, and it was 3 ligaments. What was it? ACL, PLC, and LCL. And I went a full year, 9 months I got to rehab, full season basically missed, and then realised needed another op, so that was basically another year. It was 2 years, and then that was it. I had to go and get a job. So Dougie Emery was great. He took me into Morton for a wee bit of rehab, which was, he didn't need to do that. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant of him. And then I think it was the next year, I got in contact with Andy Graham, who didn't play with Andy but just played against him and seemed a really nice guy, and he was absolutely brilliant. Took me into Alloa, got me training. I was training a couple of times a week, felt great. Played 45-minute bounce game. But you know what, mate, I just went, I don't know, just because you've been out it for that long, you're weighing everything up, I suppose it's that kind of risk and reward type thing, and I was just like, do you know, I'm no going back. So you never know for the future, but that's where I'm at now. And it's weird not having a game on a Saturday, but that's the kind of decision I've made now.
Yeah. And if I'm right in saying that you're now working, is it for Ayrshire Council as a health and fitness instructor, PT as well? I think you maybe were doing some sessions with my cousin as well.
Yeah.
So how you obviously you're enjoying that, your career's doing well, and I guess maybe football's a thing of the past for now anyway.
So I was PTing in at Trunnett Rise Fitness, which was great. That was great for me for a period. And then I was like, right, I need to get a full-time job again. So, yep, South Ayrshire Council health and fitness instructor. So basically, like MD that's been referred for the GP or health professional or themselves, get them in for a consultation, and then we get them into different classes. And it can be anything between cardiac, stroke, to literally arthritis, like anything in between, cancer, all these different things. So it's rewarding. It's good. And you get a good laugh. You get the tunes on and that. You get the 60s and 70s music on and that, and they enjoy that. So, and you get because it's a big part of their week. You know what I mean? So, but it's a bit different, but to playing football. But I'm enjoying it. And obviously this is the music's great for me to get stuck into as well. So,
surely 60s and 70s music, but you've got heavy heads playing as well, no?
Nah, I don't do
you
it.
not tell
I'd cringe. I'd cringe playing it during the classes. But there's a few of them talking about coming to the next gig maybe. So see if they turn up at the Brass and Granite in Killie.
So I will come to that. Well, obviously, but you've got gigs coming up.
I didn't mean to plug that, by the way.
No. Well, this is what it's all about. We'll be plugging it. But so you get gigs coming up. You're obviously enjoying life with South Ayrshire Council, so it's going well. But as you say, is this an exclusive that football's not completely written off?
No, well, I can't. I'd love to get an exclusive, but I need to get myself fit first. But no, listen, never say never. I mean, I'm 30 in July. Who knows? Might wake up one morning and go, right, I'm going to get myself fit again and go for it. But for now, it's definitely part. So that's it. But it's stuck into music.
There's some successful local clubs to you, I guess, like Auchinleck, Talbot, you know.
That was brilliant. They'd done brilliant yesterday. Brilliant. I know Neil McPherson. He was at Rangers with me. I think it was under 14s, and he's been brilliant for them. He's been captain there for years, and I was pleased to see them do well. Do you know what I mean? Especially at the Ayrshire team. Do you know what I mean? So great. Good teams at that level. Brilliant teams. I think Troon top maybe, possibly.
Yeah, aye. Flying at this. I think to confirm that.
I think I heard that.
Aye,
I might be wrong, but I think Troon are maybe top. So good players at that level, definitely.
Well, listen, Tom, thank you very much. We're looking forward to hearing you singing live. But we'll get the rest of the band in. We'll get more music chat. If that's all right.
Pleasure. Aye, brilliant. Brilliant.
Kill me if you dare. Hold my head up everywhere. Keep myself fighting on this string. I'm the underdog. Live my life like a lullaby. Keep myself fighting on this string. Keep myself fighting on this string. Nothing technical is sprayed on the walls. I've been pounding in the pavement till there's nothing at all. I got my cloak and dagger in a barroom brawl. See the local loves a fighter, love to win and to fall. Feels like I'm lost in a moment, and I'm always losing to win. Can't get away from a moment. Seems like it's time to begin. Kill me if you dare. Hold my head up everywhere. Keep myself fighting on this string. I'm the underdog. Live my life like a lullaby. Keep myself fighting on this string. Keep myself fighting on this string. It don't matter, I won't do what you say. You got the money and the power, I will blow you away. I can't take for the people, they don't matter at all. I've been wasting in the shadows till the day that you fall. Feels like I'm lost in a moment, and I'm always losing to win. Can't get away from a moment. Seems like it's time to begin. Kill me if you dare. Hold my head up everywhere. Keep myself fighting on this string. I'm the underdog. Live my life like a lullaby. Keep myself fighting on this string. Keep myself fighting on this string.
Right, we're back just after, well, not live, but just after your lovely cover there of, was it Underdog by Kasabian?
Yeah, Underdog.
So,
yeah.
yeah, you've not actually played it yet, but for the purposes of the episode you did, so wow, what a performance.
Kasabian, they'll be fuming when they see that cover. They'll be raging.
Quaking in their boots.
They'll not be happy with that cover. Serge will be fuming. Aye. They'll not be happy with that.
Serge is a bit of a player as well.
Oh, his goal in Soccer Head was unbelievable, wasn't it? Was it David Seaman just slewed it over his head? That was amazing. That was unbelievable. That was a goat goal in Soccer Head. Aye. That was amazing.
So you're modelling yourself off a...
With the bat, he's some man. He's some man. Yeah, but he's quality.
That'll be you in a few years. Once Heavy Heads is really taken off, you'll be playing at Soccer Head and that. But sorry, welcome to the couch.
Thank you.
the great, like Graham Norton's couch here. We've got. Do you want to introduce yourself? Give a wee fun fact.
Yeah, I'm Ross. Yeah, I play the bass in Heavyheads. I suppose that's a fun fact, but nah, Everton fan. Aye, Everton fan as well. So yeah, aye.
Beating the Hill Dicky.
The Hill Dicky, aye. Oh, not yet. Goodson Park, but aye. Soon. Aye, hopefully go there soon. But aye.
I'm Callum and I play guitar, and fun fact is I didn't know you were a football player, Tom. This is the first I've ever heard of it. You never talk about it, so it's good to know that.
Is it humble?
I
That's
actually don't talk about it, but
He doesn't actually, to be
he's
fair.
good, he's good at it.
You wouldn't know. But a fun fact would be that I was the last to join, and it really shows.
He's a wee genius behind it all. You hear all the wee intricate stuff. He's a man, but aye, football's he's
Football's a weak subject for me. I've been to one football game, and it was a Kelly game, and it was Kelly Aberdeen, and Kelly won. So apparently that was.
Who scored?
I don't ask me that. I just remember getting scowled at because I'd asked for a vegan bovril. So yeah.
smoking it. That.
They apparently sell it, but I think it was just a way of weeding people like me out.
Oh, was it the people behind the counter that scowled it? Oh, I thought it was like the fans, like.
Oh no, they wouldn't. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't be able to tell just by the cup. But yeah, no, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I bought a hat. I've lost it, but yeah, I did enjoy it.
There you go. Well, don't worry. We are here. Obviously, this is a Scottish football podcast, but we've had our football fix.
Okay.
Well, so if you can just give us a bit of background, obviously. So, Ross, you introduced yourself as Ross. Are you Cooper? Benji?
I don't know about Cooper anymore.
No,
maybe
not
to Benji, but that's about it, to be honest. That's just Ross. Aye.
Benji's my cousin, pals with Ross, just for context here. But I'm like, who's this guy, Ross? I'm confused. But so just how did you guys come together? How did this come about? Tell us more about Heavyheads.
It's just as Tom was saying, it was you and first, and then just kind of practicing a few tunes, and then they got me involved with the bass, and then we'd kind of recorded a few tunes. We kind of realised we needed to get another guitarist in, and we'd spoken to quite a few people.
Oh really?
They weren't.
Is it an exclusive?
You were the best. That's what an honour.
I was the only one available.
A few people said no, and then Callum came in. But oh no, best decision we made.
You play guitar?
I think I met Ross on a drunken night out, and I was raging at you.
Yeah,
So where's my invite?
he was on his knees begging to join.
And then you actually did invite me, and I was like, oh shit.
Aye.
And I thought, what if I turn up and they're rubbish? And I've got to awkwardly pretend like they're not, you know. But I was absolutely pleasantly surprised. So,
They were all rubbish.
yes, no, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? You don't want to turn up and then be like, oh, you know, oh, it's really nice, but you know, it was a pleasant surprise because I didn't know what I was going into. So, but yeah, and you had 5 original songs ready to go. So.
Three.
5.5.
That's an exclusive. I'll get 3.
Sorry, yeah, that's your exclusive.
He's not been media changed yet.
That's
brilliant. That's interesting.
We've got 3 more to go. It's just the samples are there. It's just kind of fine tuning, and we've got a guy in Glasgow who's brilliant, Callum Wiseman. He's got his own studio at his place in Glasgow, so he's brilliant at putting his own spin on the tunes and making them the way they kind of sound. So looking forward to the next 3. As he says,
he must look forward to us turning up because we've no clue. We're hitting him with lingo. Just make the lingo up, and he's just he knows what he's doing.
He's a whiz on that. It's amazing.
Well, we can edit that out if you'd like. Or are you happy for that?
Edit
for the
what
world
part
to know
out?
that you've got 3 tunes.
Oh no, we'll let
in
them
the
know.
works.
35 actually, all ready to go. We got a full anthology coming out next year.
For context, for our followers that might not be aware of you yet, you've got 2 singles out. I think, was it Sam was your first one that came out maybe earlier last year? And you've got Barrels as well. Do you want to tell us a wee bit about those 2?
This is when you're meant to say you might leave it to imagination, innit? To be fair, Sam, I'll leave that one, but because it's not a great story. We'll let people work. Let people work out. I just wrote it in my mum and dad's living room. I was playing the chords and just kind of came together, and then Barrels is kind of folk out there grafting kind of thing for their families, if you like, maybe don't get rewarded type thing. It's that type of thing. So fortunately, we both had a couple of radio plays, which is great. And I think the Barrels has kind of resonated with folk a wee bit, just with maybe the kind of meaning behind that when you maybe hear the lyrics. But I listen. It's it just comes to it. I mean, I suppose it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't know. You just make it up as you go along.
This is when you sell yourself. You say, "Oh, I've been, you know."
Tom had a dream, didn't you? Tom was visited in a dream, weren't you? And the song came that way.
That's I'd love to get a great story, but do you know what it does? It just kind of happens. Sometimes it just falls into place with the chords, and then the guys put the spin on it. Like the solo in Barrels is like for him's brilliant. Do you know what I mean?
We need to give you a shout.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout.
Yeah, 100%.
First one is Ewan.
Ewan,
the outro one's just me playing Ewan.
The solo on that, which is top, and then Callum's put his own spin on it. So no, it's great. But again, like when you're doing it, like they're writing as much as me with all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Making it sound the way it is.
So you're kind of, how it goes is that you're kind of putting together the skeleton tune, and then it's you guys kind of.
That's how it's gone so far, isn't
That's
it?
how it's going so far, but I'm sure that over time, like the boys will come up with stuff, and it'll work kind of the other way. Do you know what I mean? So it's we don't really have a kind of way; it just happens, and then we just go for it. But no, it's good. It's good. It's great getting your head into it. Do you know what I mean? It's great.
I've enjoyed getting the gigs, doing the gigs. We've just been in practicing at yours, and then we got a random country gig, and then which was fun, you know, because we'd been practicing everything other than country. But it was a favour for a family friend. It was a great night, and then we did the Fox and Troon, which was like sort of like a local pub for us. So it was kind of daunting to know that we were going straight in at that. You know, because we would know the people in the audience. At least
the first time been in there sober, on it.
I think so. Yeah, I'm sure. Apart from went in breakfast once, but even then it's hazy. But it was good. It changed it all. Like it made it so much more enjoyable. I've enjoyed the live part.
It's good.
Part
Some
of
buzz
it,
when
so.
you get folk. I mean, know that we're going to say it's all our family and friends jumping about daft, but it's some buzz when you're kind of playing and they're all going mad for it. So, and that's where obviously as you hope as time goes on it gets bigger and folk kind of get onto it. So, it's class. It's some buzz.
Yeah. And I'm sure your family and friends, if you were rubbish, they'd tell you.
Oh,
My
they'd tell
family and
us.
friends.
Well, Tom's mum and dad are very honest.
They tell us that. Oh, my mum and dad let me know. No, but do you know what? They're so supportive of as all of our mums and dads are. So, but if they need to let us know, let us know.
And you've had a wee bit of sort of media attention as well. I saw recently you had one of your, was it Barrels, was played on Central FM. You've been played on BBC Scotland as well, BBC Introducing. So how's that been? I mean, I think turning the radio and hearing your music, your work, your voice, and how does that feel? Is that a kind of a pinch me moment?
It was some feeling just hearing it for the first time, wasn't it? It was just waiting for a track to come on, and anticipation. It was.
I was worried because they were introducing the Scotland's next best boy band. I thought, well, that's not the right plug.
No.
Well, luckily it wasn't us.
I
thought, here we go.
I had the fear as
It
well.
was
when they
getting
said
late
that.
because we had an hour slot, and I was like, well, it must be us next.
That was
surely.
news. But I'm driving home. I picked up a Chinese on a Friday night, and it came on BBC Radio Scotland. I was jumping a bit like a madman in the car. It was some buzz. So it sounds better on the radio, I think. I think it sounds better on the radio than when you're playing it yourself or whatever. But it's a proper buzz, that. Yeah.
I can't get any better. Chinese on your way home on a Friday night, weekend started and your music's on the radio.
It was actually class because we played the Fox the next night. So we'd the song on the Friday, get that play, and then we'd done obviously that gig in the local. So it was a great weekend actually, looking back at that, you know. So can I remember that? It was good.
So, like, obviously you've had a wee taste of the live music. You've got, is it Brass and Granite in Kilmarnock, 31st of January, am I right?
Yeah, we plug, yeah.
8 till 10 p.m.
8 till 10,
If
yeah.
anyone's in the area or not in the area, just go.
Yeah.
But is it ticketed or?
No, it's
what's
not tickets, so just head down. I mean, it's a busy place on a Saturday night, so get yourself down there, aye. So looking forward to it. I think it's a big band day, so there's 6 till 8, maybe Sunday even before that. And then we're 8 till 10, then there's an Oasis tribute after us. So we're debating whether to play Oasis or not.
We'll have to
before
drop any
It'll be
Oasis covers, I
raging,
think.
when we-
Or we could just do all the Oasis covers and
See what
just
happens.
see how they get on.
I think it'd be raging if we whip out Morning Glory right before they came on, and then they open with that. That could be a disaster. But no, so looking forward to it. It's just, for us, it's all experience. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's just getting as much as we can.
It's just enjoyable, to be honest. I was saying the other day, it's like folk, you know, you were saying like you can only play so much, like Xbox, watch so much TV. It's different. It's like going out and actually, I don't know, just taking your mind off something, but actually still using your brain for something else. It's
and I need to use my brain because I've not got much, so I need to keep it as sharp as I possibly can. But as you know, you're right. It's just getting your head stuck into something. I'd advise anyone to go and do something, like whether it's in your own time or literally anything. It's great, and then you can date with a team. Do you know what I mean? It's just good as well. Do you know what I mean?
I'm inspired as well. All I've ever wanted to do is play the guitar. Not enough to actually properly go and do what you've done, but I can play 4 or 5 chords. So maybe
you can join
5 years time I'll be
start?
That's more than
have a band.
That's more than I can play.
When I say 4 or 5, like we're talking, you know, I'm fretting it badly and all that, but you know, you can play.
Oh, listen, don't
A
worry.
bit of Brown Eyed Girl.
Nice.
That's my go-to.
On the set list.
Obviously, I know you guys are just doing it for fun. You're seeing where it takes you. But if there was just something that you could achieve as part of Heavy Heads
Well,
band,
I think we've achieved
to be
that.
fair, the dream was just to. I'd never played live.
Yeah.
And not falling, but like I think it went quite well.
Aye.
So
Anything more.
so we're kind of we've already kind of hit that ceiling. So what's next would be like, probably just having like an album or something, you know, or even just having. The next thing would be a ticket to having an album, then people actually paying to come see you.
I think that'd be good. Like,
Selling it out.
yeah, I think as you like ticket, you're doing your own gig would be brilliant. And just for any, honestly, who knows? You don't want to say something that you don't mean. Aim too high, but listen, whatever happens, man. But as you said, we were just buzzing to play in front of our mums and dads in the pub. Do you know what I mean? And the family friends, and that was great. So,
I think
whatever
the
happens.
main thing is that we just keep doing this once a week. For me, that's the most important
Just practice.
part, because I don't know what I'd fill that void with.
I think just putting the hours in, it makes a difference. Gives you that confidence for when you go out. So, so we'll see what happens. But
And we've got Kev, our drummer, as well. He's kind of he's a bit more clued in with everything, so like he's quite good at giving us reality check of what we can and can't do in certain songs, and he's certainly like he's great, to be honest. Like we're gutted he couldn't be here tonight, but we've had to go down an unplugged route. But he's kind of elevated everything, because we were practicing with a drummer for so long, and then when he came in, it was like, right, this sounds proper now. Like,
it's different. You get the drum. Kev's in 3 bands. He's in a pipe band. He's in what else is in? Barstow's a folk band. They're brilliant. I've seen them a few times. Really good. And then with us, and then he was also in a punk band back in the day. So Tortuga he used to be in. So he knows what he's talking about in terms of like PA and all that. We've not got a Scooby. We just turn up and Kev just runs the show, and then when we play. I don't know what we'd do without Kev, to be fair. Thankfully he's in as a drummer, but no drummer of the night, unfortunately.
Tortuga's a good name. I like that.
They were a punk band.
maybe we could rebrand, resurrect.
If your music's as good as what you put out already, I think you've got all the chance in the world to go out on and play King Tuts and that, and I wish you all the best. I'm excited to hear your 3 tunes that you've got in waiting.
Yeah.
So, excited to hear that.
Brown Eyed Girl.
Brilliant. If you do a recover of that, brilliant. I'll come and sing with you. But listen, boys, thanks very much. If you're now willing to sort of play us a few tunes, that would be appreciated.
Brilliant. Thanks for having us. Cheers.
But pleasure, and thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
things you laugh but you won't even think. A man once said vows don't fill himself. Don't worry about a man's personal. Yeah. Deja vu, a Groundhog Day. Don't matter how it can be described in either way. A man once said vows don't fill himself. Don't worry about a man's personal. Makes it worth it for that day. And when they see their family's face, at least a